Hi everyone. Okay, so a lot of my other videos have been really just kind of me messing around and acting stupid and whatever, but I wanted to do a video on contact dermatitis because recently I have had several outbreaks of it and it's gone a lot better. I don't know if you can see, it was like all right here, and I got some right here and up here. And what contact dermatitis is pretty much is it's something that happens in the dermis and the epidermis. We have seven layers of skin, the dermis, the epidermis, and then it keeps going down until you get to the blood level underneath the skin. And it can be caused by detergents, deodorants, pretty much anything, makeup, acne solutions, absolutely anything. And what I got mine from was actually an acne wash, and it cleared up my acne really good, but about 3 months ago I started noticing that I was getting little tiny dry patches on my skin, and I had been using it for about 6 months. And I was like, well, it must not be that because I've been using it for a really long time. But I started getting little spots, like I get them here, up here, like right on the side of my nose, here, and then all down here, and some, this time it kind of got onto my neck too, and it itches, it burns, it gets really hot, it can swell, it develops little tiny bumps, or it can be scaly. And over here, this right here actually swelled a little bit, but in the past I had actually experienced it with using fragrance deodorants. There we go. Oh my goodness. And it got so bad the last time it happened, it was actually from like here all the way down to my waist, and it spreads, and I didn't know that. I thought it was just the places that was in direct contact with it. But what happens is, because it's on the dermis and the epidermis, if you itch it, like if you're in your sleep or you're just getting tired of it and you itch it, it goes into your bloodstream and it'll actually spread. And these, thank goodness, I didn't itch them until they bled, because if I did, my whole face would be covered in it, I'm sure. But the ones under my arms, I didn't know what it was, and I had been getting it since I was probably 13, something like that. And so I would itch it, and then it would get really bad, and I even had it on my back. It spread all the way down my side to my waist. And also something that people don't know is that poison oak and poison ivy actually cause contact dermatitis. It's not just the plant itself, it's what's in the plant. And it's like 95% of people will experience a reaction from it. But the problem is that if you get it once from a certain product, you're more likely to get it again in the future. And like with me, I had kept using it, and it started building up more and more. And I did research on the ingredients in it, and found out it's actually from sulfur, because it was a sulfur-based acne wash. And pretty much anything can cause it. The three most importantest things to do when you do have contact dermatitis is, one, which I am really bad at, I just am, because I don't like water that much, is drink a ton of water. Because water, what happens is it goes into your system, it goes to your liver, and your excess goes to your colon. But after it goes to your colon, what happens is it'll actually be pushed out through your skin, because your skin is the largest living organ, and it'll be pushed out. So if you've got a pore and the stuff is in it, and there's being water pushed out from the pore, it's just going to kind of close up and it'll be gone. And that's one thing that I am not good about at all, is drinking water. Number two, because mine, it can either result in bumps that look like acne, or it can be like scaly, and that's what I had, and it just looked really, really gross, and it really, really itched, and like, at first I thought it was just heat or something because it was really, really hot, and then it started happening more and more, and I did some research on it. But for me, what really, really helped me was I use, it's Neutrogena, I think, oil-free moisturizer, and it helps so much. It makes it feel so much better. Another thing that I've been doing is honey masks. I'm having a very hard time talking tonight. Honey masks every night, because honey, the BH level in honey, you have to have a certain BH level to grow bacteria. And pretty much contact dermatitis, it's not bacteria, but it has to have a certain pH and alkaline level to live. And the pH in honey is actually way, way higher than the pH that it can take. So eventually it'll get into the dermis and the epidermis, and it'll just stop it. Honey masks are great. Honey, people think, oh my gosh, honey, like, don't put that on your face, it'll break you out so bad. It is one of the best things I've ever done for my skin. I've been doing it every night for probably 2 weeks now. I have not had a pimple since. I had one on my forehead. It's pretty much gone now. But that had been coming up before. And also another thing too is, since I started doing the honey, I have not had any cystic outbreaks, and I was having those a lot. Another thing too is Greek yogurt masks, and it's just because of the live enzymes in it, it just soothes your skin so much. And you don't want to, I try to never ever use a washcloth on my face, which is really hard when you're washing your face in the sink or something like that instead of the shower. But what I do to take my makeup off, so I don't have to like scrub at it and scrub at it, and a bunch of people are going to absolutely freak out by this, but is olive oil, because it works absolutely amazing. You can take off your eye makeup with it. It won't burn your eyes. It does not clog your pores, contrary to popular belief. It does not. It also has a very balanced pH and acidity level, so it will not grow bacteria. It will go into your pores, and it will actually help clean them out. When I use olive oil to take my makeup off with, I have absolutely no makeup left on. It does an absolutely amazing job at that. It makes your skin soft, it makes your hair soft, it's great for your nails, it's pretty much great for absolutely everything. So if you're having, I cannot tell you that if your skin's itchy and red and flaky that you have contact dermatitis. I'm not a doctor, I'm not a dermatologist, but this has just been my research of it, and I am a research fanatic. If something happens, I will go get my medical books, I will go on my medical sites, and I will absolutely research it until I know absolutely for a fact what it is. So if you're having what you think is contact dermatitis, look at what you've been using. It does not happen right away. It will build up for weeks, months, even several years before it will make you break out from it. But once you start breaking out from it, the likelihood of you ever being able to use that product again is very, very low, because it pretty much stays in the cells of your skin, and when your cells get whatever it was that caused it in the first place, it will break out again. So just look at what you've been using. It usually happens in high alkaline products like, detergents, like I said, acne washes, anything like that. And it's really, really hard because it does not happen right away. There are some, it's not dermatitis, but there are some rashes that if you put something on your skin, it will happen right away. Also, another thing that causes contact dermatitis is salicylic acid. And I have been using salicylic acid for years, and I have never once had a problem with it, knock on wood, because it's one of the only things other than honey that helps cystic pimples for me. So that's pretty much all I can think of. But if you think that you have it, do not itch it, because it will make it 10 times worse. That's what I did over here, and that's why it got so bad. And it's finally going away now. I stopped using the acne wash probably 2 days ago, I think, and I started using a natural cleanser from Zia. They're really, really good. It's really, really gentle, but I feel like it gets my face clean without making it tight. And also something else that I found that helps is to get just a little spray bottle like this big, fill it with water and put it in the refrigerator and just spray your face, and it'll make it feel so much better. But you can also have contact dermatitis from water, I found out, which is really, really weird to me, but I guess it happens. So if you have contact dermatitis from water, which I guess is really, really, really super rare, don't do that. But that's just some of the things that have helped me. And if you know anything about it, I would love to hear your stories. I would love to hear your tips and tricks for it. Another thing too, if you absolutely have to wear makeup, it's okay. Like for me, I do not go out of the house without wearing makeup. Ever. Absolutely never go out of the house without wearing makeup. But if you can go a few days without wearing makeup, try it, because it will make it better. But I've been putting my moisturizer on before I put my makeup on, and it helps a lot. So that's pretty much it. Like I said, if you have any information on it, if you want to share your story, just do a dermatitis tag, I guess. I'm not good with the internet. I don't know how to do tags and stuff like that. But yeah, just leave your comments down there somewhere. And my computer is doing weird stuff. What happened? I don't know. But so yeah, I hope this video helped some people, because I know a lot of people suffer from this, but they don't know what it is. So hopefully this will kind of help some people if their skin's freaking out and they don't know what it is. Maybe just do some research into that and see if there's anything that can help it. Thank you for watching. Thank you for giving me 13 minutes and 23 seconds of your time. That's like amazing. So, okay, bye.